Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing this look on Sydney, recreating one of the looks I did for Rihanna using the new Money palette. So stay tuned. I'm going to get started on Sydney's skin. I have washed my hands, I have sanitized my hands, and now I'm just going to go ahead and start to do her foundation. I'm going to be using the Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, and she is in the color 445. I'm going to take some of that on my brush. I'm also using the full body foundation brush, and I am going to start to apply it. And I always like to start around the jawline area of the face. So I like to use two different colors of foundation when I do Sydney's skin, just because she has two different colors on her face and I just want to give her the perfect match. So I'm also going to do a lighter foundation in color 400. And I'm going to do this on the center, on the inside of Sydney's face. So next we're going to be doing Pro Filter Soft Matte Concealer, and this one is going to be lighter than her foundation shade. I just want to do some brightening under her eyes. I'm using a color that has a lot of peach and pink in it, and that's going to really help to cut out any of the dark under her eyes. Now to blend, I'm going to be using a crease brush. This is actually an eyeshadow brush, but I really like using this to blend the under eye because I just feel like it gives a really nice diffused airbrush look. So this is going to give some nice highlight to the face as well as conceal the dark under the eyes. I'm going to use the actual corresponding color of concealer, and this is going to help just kind of blend everything in together. And I'm actually going to be using the little precision sponge to blend this in, just because I want it to really marry with the other concealer that's underneath. So kind of stippling them together and fusing it into the foundation. I'm going to warm up the face, and I'm going to be using matchsticks in the color Truffle. I'm going to take this and I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to be using this is actually meant for blush, but I really love it to blend in the contour. I feel like it works really well with matchsticks. This is the face brush number 125, and I am just going to apply that right on the contours, natural contours of Sydney's cheekbones. If you can't see the contour right away, you can always feel for it with your finger. And right where that cheekbone indents is where you want to apply. And then you also want to take some on the perimeter of the face, and this is just going to help to warm up the face and give some nice structure to the face. Now I'm going to go in with the Brow MVP Sculpting Brow Wax Pencil and Styler. So first, I always recommend using the styler to brush the hairs, and I always like to brush upward. I'm going to be doing feather eyebrows on Sydney. So feather brows always look really nice separated, and they're always brushed going up. Now I'm going to take the wax, and I am going to just press this right on top of the brow. So just pressing it all across. You're just kind of almost sticking the brows to the skin. Then go back in with your styler and do one more brush going up and slightly over at the end. Then take the back of the styler and press. Press, press, press. I'm gonna go in with the Brow MVP pencil, and I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna start on the tail of Sydney's brows, and I'm gonna do little strokes going outward, just to kind of fill in the sparser areas at the end of Sydney's brows. So first I'm going to dip into the color Need Receipts. I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply it right on the eyelid, all over on Sydney's eyes. So just finishing up on pressing that all over the eyelids. You always want to make sure you go over the end of application and you just really press that eyeshadow in so that you get the most pigment payoff possible. Now I'm going to go into Fat Pockets, and I'm going to be also using the blending brush. I'm going to take that and I'm going to start to apply it right on the crease of the eyes. So working my way from the outside, and then I'm going to work my way in. Now I'm gonna go into the color Flash Money, which is a gorgeous gold with a little bit of green in it. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run it along the brow bone area. This is going to just give a really beautiful shine. And it's gonna pop that brow bone out. So really, really great for lifting the eyes. I'm gonna go in with that Flash Money color again on a more detailed brush. And I am just gonna put this right on the inner corners of Sydney's eyes to really help open up and pop the eyes. A little trick, we also, when I say we, with Rihanna, we love to put a little bit of highlighter just almost on the inside of the inner corner of the eye, and this just really helps to create a pop from the eye. The Fly Pencil in the color Bank Tank, and I am going to apply this right on the outside of Sydney's eyes, and then I'm going to bring it up into a cat eye at the very end. I'm also going to take it and I'm going to bring it in just a little bit, about halfway of her eye, going slightly thinner as we go in. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the FLYLINER liquid eyeliner and I'm going to do just a little flick at the very end just to kind of accentuate her lashes. And I'm going to go super thin with this, and that is the beauty of this eyeliner, is that you can go so thin so easily. Now I'm going to use the new full frontal mascara in the color Ivy Leaf. Now you have two sides of this brush, which is great because it's like a 2-in-1 brush. You have your flat side and you have your fat side. Your flat side is to separate and your fat side is to load up product. So I'm going to start out with the flat side first. I'm going to go ahead and apply this from root all the way to tip because it is just a gorgeous mauve pink that gives the perfect nude pout for these bright, dramatic eyes. Now I'm going to go over with the KILLAWATT foil, and this is the Mimosa Sunrise. I'm going to take that on the highlighting shark tooth brush, and I am going to place that right on her cheekbone, and I'm going to swipe up, and I'm just going to layer her cheekbone with this gorgeous highlight. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Make sure that you tag us in all your recreations at Fenty Beauty.